We face a pretty dire state of affordable housing right now in the country. There are estimates that we have a shortfall of anywhere from 5.5 to 7 million units that are affordable to low-income people. Right now in the United States, there's no place where a person earning a minimum wage can afford a 2-bedroom rental apartment. So that really paints a pretty grim picture of how people can attain and maintain stable housing and keep it affordable. The climate risk that is facing all of us really hits low-income people the hardest. It's not only the fact that more people who live in subsidized rental units live in harm's way, so a higher share of subsidized units are in areas that are at high risk of natural disasters, but it's also that when disasters occur, it really wipes out the very limited financial security that many low-income households have.
Poverty is not what causes eviction. Eviction is actually what causes poverty.
We had a session today talking about how to create climate-friendly, affordable housing, particularly as a part of encouraging more economic mobility. And we had full room, lots of people in the room interested in the topic, and I think ready to take action. There's a lot of things that local leaders can do. First and foremost, it's really zoning in on the problem and identifying the fact that we have a shortfall of these affordable housing units in our communities. So that means looking at your zoning code. What are you doing to allow for more multifamily construction that can bring online more accessible units to more people? And I think the other thing that local leaders can do is be honest about the climate risks that they face. You know, if it's flooding, if it's wildfires, if it's hurricanes, take an understanding of what that means and then make steps accordingly, whether that means starting to relocate critical facilities out of harm's way, think about different development patterns, or just frankly encouraging more people to be aware of the climate risks. I think the obstacles that local leaders face really, first of all, everybody knows we're in a financial crunch right now, so it's challenging, but there's also people who want to zone for more multifamily housing or accessory dwelling units are faced by community members who don't want change. The NIMBYs come out to local meetings and say that, you know, we don't want our communities to look any different, but the reality is that we're facing a very different future than we have faced in our past, and we need to change our communities to respond to that future.